Hope you're having a great day so far. Today is December 23rd, Wednesday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets before diving into some of these two newly listed coins on Coinbase over the last week, and they're the Graph and NuCypher, GRT, and NUUSD. I'll be telling you about their bullish and bearish case scenarios for today and see what has changed since the last time we have spoken, along with the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys don't want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 4 free stocks upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations, opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it is extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I will get to them a lot faster that way. Now, see what exactly is going on in the markets overall first. Most importantly, Bitcoin dominance. Let's actually take a look into the Bitcoin dominance chart today, and hope it does not mess up my post on TradingView. But right now, I do see Bitcoin dominance almost at 70% through the roof, and it is still trending upwards, up over 2% since yesterday. On Bitcoin dominance chart, what I'm paying very close attention to is this possible 3-day bearish divergence right here. If this actually plays out, it could mean a small breather for the altcoins for a very short moment, because I don't see possible bearish divergence on the weekly time frame, on a higher time frame. So this tells me that most likely this is going to be a very short pullback, and I do think that could help the altcoins, as they've been taking quite a bit of a hit today and even earlier this week. Now, Bitcoin price action itself is currently at about 23.3K, and I do see that it's possibly running within an ascending triangle pattern, but as I have mentioned in my previous posts, that there was possible bearish divergence on the daily time frame. I do think that is playing out right now, and let's see where this pullback can actually get supported. I still do think that the possible support right here, very strong support right here, will be the 12-hour 21 simple moving average, currently about 22K. Let's see if we actually can get a bounce there. If not, I think this is still a very dangerous situation, while Bitcoin dominance trending upwards, while Bitcoin price action pulling back. So that is something I'll be very careful of, no matter what altcoin I am trading. Now let's go back to GRT first. On GRT, I did mention that on the bullish case scenario, at least since the last time I've spoken, was that for it to actually get a bounce here on the 4-hour 21 simple moving average, if I can remember correctly. Well, that bounce never happened, and the price action just went straight through. I do think that this also has to take into consideration of the whole market, as we have seen quite a bit of altcoins just pulling back very dramatically this week. So, got to also take into consideration of those markets as well. So right now, what I'm seeing right now is I do think it's running within a approximate falling wedge pattern, which is a reversal pattern, if it actually does play out. If it does play out, I do have a measured target of about 70 cents if it actually breaks out from this 0.38 fib level right here, about 37.4 cents. Let's see if that actually happens. But falling wedge pattern, I don't really want to get involved in trading in a falling wedge pattern, because both the top and bottom trend line is going against me. So that is something I would not really be in favor of being in until I see some upward momentum, or actually a invalidation of this falling wedge pattern here. So this is my current evaluation of the graph so far. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenario. I think the bullish case scenario here is very simple. Since the price action is already pretty close to the bottom trend line here, I am looking for a bounce right here at about the 0.37 level, which is also the fib level right here. And if it actually gets a pretty good bounce and tells me that this falling wedge pattern is actually valid, then I would expect the bounce to actually take the price action to somewhere along one of these spots on the top trend line here. That is the bullish case scenario. Bearish case scenario, if the price action actually does not get a bounce here, start getting 4-hour candle closes below this bottom trend line, this would tell me that the falling wedge pattern would look something more like this, or the bottom trend line would just widen out. That would not be good because the price action could go down a lot steeper and faster that way. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for the graph. I do also want to point out that there is still possible bullish divergence on the hourly time frame. So right now I'm seeing this low right here and this possible low right here. Depending on where this price action ends up, it could still end up with a bullish divergence, and possibly that could be the catalyst of the bounce to somewhere along this top trend line right here. So let's see if that actually plays out. Now let's move on to NuCypher USD. On NuCypher, on a macro level, well, at least on the daily time frame, because this coin has not been out for too long, I do see a possible descending triangle pattern that's playing out, that could be playing out right here. Now, descending triangle patterns, at least according to my source, is a 53% chance of breaking upwards. Now, this is I'm gonna put my source in the video description section below, because I do see quite a bit of argument in trading descending triangles, but I think this is a pretty reliable source according to Tom Bukowski, who wrote the Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns, I believe. At least I think that's the book. But I do see a descending triangle pattern that is playing out on the daily time frame, at least as of now. But if we actually zoom into the hourly time frame here, then I do see a falling wedge pattern that could be validating this descending triangle pattern, at least in the short term, because if this falling wedge pattern actually breaks out, which is a 68% chance of breaking upwards, then the measured target will be about 24.5 cents, which would take the price action to the top trend line of this approximated descending triangle pattern. Now, let's explore the bullish and bearish case scenario here for NuCypher. Now, NuCypher, the bullish case scenario, as you guys can see, that this falling wedge pattern price action is actually getting pretty tight. So I would actually think that if it actually gets a bounce at this fib level right here, about 17 cents or above, this would tell me that this falling wedge pattern is going to further validate this descending triangle pattern. So let's see if that happens. That is the bullish case scenario. If it actually gets a bounce at or above this last fib level right here, okay, that's the bullish case scenario. Bearish case scenario, if the price action, even on the hourly time frame, if the price action starts getting hourly candle closes below this fib level right here, that would not look good. I would have to adjust my bottom trend line of the falling wedge pattern, which would tell me that the price action could go down faster and more steeper, and possibly invalidating the descending triangle pattern here. Now, this concludes my very short analysis of these two coins so far. Let me know if you guys found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them from you guys. Hope you guys match your risk carefully, and if you guys would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. I'll see you next time.